Today, I'm going to be taking a look at a game called Foundry. Now, Foundry is a first-person factory builder with complete creative freedom set in a procedurally generated and infinite voxel world. Your task is to set up an automated mining operation on a distant planet. Starting off with nothing but some handheld equipment, you can extract resources and convert them into upgrades to help you expand out your mining operation. The ultimate goal is to automate everything and destroy any bottleneck in your system. In this episode, I land on my planet and begin building my mining and smelting operation. Now, Paradox was kind enough to sponsor this first episode, so if at any time while you're watching you want to know more about Foundry, I'll have a link at the top of the video description where you can learn more. Foundry comes into early access on Steam on May the 2nd. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Now let's waste no time and get right into it. All right, day one on our new moon, and as you can see, it is quite beautiful. Even banana cactus over here, it just looks so delicious to eat. I want to eat it. I'm going to eat it, damn it. And now it's gone. All right, I don't think I'm supposed to eat biomass, but now we have some at least. So yes, in my testing of this game, I was in a totally different biome, and I have to say, I am impressed. We're in like a desert-like one now. I was in a forest before. So it is nice to see how different the biomes are. Anyways, we're supposed to mine our starting resources right now. Also, again, these moons are random. I got the dream drop here. At least compared to my testing, I only have one other world to compare to. But yes, we have one ore node right here, one ore node right here. My base is right here. The other place, I had to run across the whole map. It was awful. So yeah, I'm super excited about this moon. And we're going to start off by doing some non-automation. We kind of have to do that. So yeah, we'll get a bunch of this ore right now. Obviously, this is an automation game, so we're not going to have to manually do this for too often. But we don't have anything right now, so we're going to have to use some elbow grease, get out there, and get it ourselves. All right, so all the top ore has been mined. Now, you still can mine this, but as you can see, I'm getting like 12 to 20 per. If you don't mine the top stuff, you get 2. So yeah, you really don't want to be mining after that initial surge of ore. All right, and mine the other one as well. Let's get back to my base, and let's get to smelting. So we have this basic on-ship smelter for the start here. It looks like I can do one of 2 ores, which are the 2 ores that we got. So we can simply just insert this. It can hold 200 at a time, and it's automated. So now we just wait for this stuff to pop out. And then I believe we're starting to build our actual factory base. I might actually build only one base. In my initial run, I built a base at both ore sites, but I might be able to actually connect these together relatively easily. I have done it. I have built the world's thinnest base. I also made a mistake here, and I can't seem to delete blocks yet. I don't know if that's a thing later in the game, or if you can never delete blocks. But yeah, I wanted to do this because you actually do need power, and power is tied to the actual platforms. So if I have both of my mining operations combined to one system, I only need one power plant, assuming it can yield enough power, of course. So I figured that'd be fun to do, and we can just expand out these platforms now and have 2 separate bases, but kind of connected together. Okay, I can delete blocks. We have a demolition mode, so there we go. We'll just delete that, and that's good to know. So I was really worried about screwing up my systems by not being able to change them later on. All right, so let's finally get to the automation. Just had to go pick up a few more pieces. So what we need right now is the drone miners. Now, what I really like about this game is it auto builds everything you need for the drone miner. So if you need small components, for this, we needed the wire coils and the machinery parts. It will auto craft those for you, assuming you have the raw ingredients. And it just makes building so much easier when you don't have to go through a million menus to figure out what exactly you're trying to do. So, drone miner. Ooh, okay, so we do have mineable blocks in range. I should probably strategize this. It looks like 100 can be the max. All right, so we'll just build a little platform going out, and there we go. We can pretty much do the whole thing from here. Next up, we need power on this platform, so we use biomass burners for that, at least currently. I'm assuming we can get to more complex energy later on, but right now we gotta burn plants, baby. All right, and this can go pretty much anywhere, so I'm going to try and keep this out in the distance here, and we'll just put it on our expressway to our other mine site. So there we go. Biomass burner is powering my whole system, which is basically nothing right now. Well, it's not working yet. We are missing said fuel. I did collect some tree juice, so we'll put that in there, and there we go. All right, my little drone bros are collecting their ore. Right now, it's just being stored in here because, well, it can't go anywhere yet. That's what these chutes are for, so now we need a smelter to smelt said ore. So we have small smelters right now. Looks like I do have enough ingredients to do it, so we'll just automate that. I'm gonna go collect the rest of my smelting from my basic setup over here. And we are still indeed very much smelting. Wow, we got a lot in the inventory right now. And that looks to be all of my ore. So once that's done, I am out. We got to get into automation before that. We definitely should be able to. We're basically there already. All right, so it looks like, yes, you can connect these all around the machine. You can see there's chutes everywhere. So I don't really know the best way to do this layout. I think for right now, I'm just going to have this here like that. We'll add these down here just so it's visually pleasing. All right, and a smelter's not going to really do much without, you know, an access to actual ore. So next up, we're doing loaders and conveyors. These are how you connect your systems together. It's also dark o'clock out, so it wants me to learn how to use a flashlight. Thank you, I'll hit L. I have figured it out. All right, so we're definitely going to need at least one slope. It looks like we can make quite a few conveyors. We'll do some loaders. You can queue up. I'm just going to do the rest into probably conveyors mostly, and I would like some more building blocks to expand this out a little bit because it's kind of tight, and it's going to get pretty crazy in here soon, I feel like. Okay, so what? Ooh, that hurts. Let's just see if we can connect this together while it's kind of floating. I should be able to wrap around with the metal. Obviously, that's not connected right now, so it's not technically powered. But if we do something like that, that should be good, right? It's not pretty, but I don't care if my factory isn't pretty as long as everything's connected together. So now, yes, I can put the conveyor. Oops, I didn't do that right. Damn it. I needed an exit chute first, so we need one of these. All right, this is gonna make no sense. I didn't think this would be so confusing. It's not confusing. It's just my terrain right here is pretty crazy. So we're gonna have to do that, I think, and then... Wait, that's going up. No, I wanted to go down. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. How do I flip it? Okay, I got my conveyor slope back. Good to know that those come back. All right, so we want it to slope down. There we go. Now we got the stuff coming. This is so dumb. I could have saved so much time if I did this a different way. But hey, it's going in. We are automating mining. All right, so I think I got to tell it what exactly to pick up. So I manage inventory, put it in here. That's the input. The output is metal plates, baby. All right. Well, it's not pretty, but it works, I think. And we have to do that 3 more times. So I guess we'll do 2 for both systems here. And then we can call it a day. All right, I made an extra oopsie. I forgot to put the input on this as well. So I wasn't cooking anything while I was gone. Okay, so hopefully I learned from my mistakes this time and didn't screw up as much because that was a bit rough, my first system. I think I got it now. Oh, I can't put the building to the side. All right, so I guess the best I could do is just do something like this, and then we'll just add this here. I don't think I need it there, but I just like it visually when there's a platform. Okay, and it should be as easy as... What now? All right, so I'm not sure why it wouldn't work that way. I'm just going to go this way instead. I just moved it over 1, and I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Whew. So now I can kind of just mirror this system on the other side to get 2 for the price of 1. Okay, the other one is done. We got a nice straight system in this one. So as you can tell, the output is still keeping up with the 2 systems. So that's good. And we are making rods in both of these. Perfect. So we'll go do something similar over here. The train's a little bit more fun on this side, so I'll figure out something. Okay, I just hated my setup over here too much, so redesign the system. As you can see, a lot more efficient now. I actually can't even see my conveyor belts. They're so close together. I just figured this would be better. May as well do it right the first time. So what I did is essentially just lift the whole platform up. So we have nice flat ground, so I don't have to worry about difficult terrain to deal with. So yeah, really happy with this system. The other system is going well too. Next job we have to do is research. All right, so I'm going to expand out my foundation. I want like a main base area. At least if we need one, I'll have an area where we can do it. So we're just going to... I just built a bunch of these things. We have this nice flat area over here. What does that say? Insufficient items. Oh, okay. So 10 by 10 should be more than enough for right now. So we have this main base. Next up is science, baby. We need the research server, so we'll make that. I'm assuming we need the science pack as well. I'm just going to make one just because I'm rich in this game at this point. It took me so long to set this up. I've been automating the whole time, and yeah, I have a lot of basic resources already, so I guess that's a good problem to have. Oh, the research server is a bit bigger than I thought. Okay, so the panel is that way, so we'll throw this up here.
To advance in research, you will need to build science packs.
All right, so long story short, Carl, guy that's been talking and helping me, can't get in contact with the higher ups, so we want to build an emergency beacon, I think, for that. So I do actually need the science packs to get research. So you're essentially converting raw materials to experience in this game, it looks like, which is pretty cool. The fact that this machine does have ports, though, tells me you can probably automate this as well, which is going to be really cool. So we need science packs for that, though. All right, unfortunately, I just saw my grid stat said it was strained. Okay, so yeah, I think we are hitting our limit of our grid, so we must burn more. I really do hope we get some sort of new energy soon, though, because I don't know if you remember how many things were around me at the start. I mean, there's lots of plants everywhere, but I am burning them rapidly, so we are going to have to figure out a new way of energy sooner than later. All right, and here, oh my god, is the research interface. That's too many things. That's too many things, game. I am overwhelmed already. I mean, that's a good thing in a game like this, though. You probably want a lot of upgrades. So I needed what? The beacon something or another? Oh, that's literally the top thing. Okay, so let's start that research. And voila, we are converting packs into actual research. This is cool. I like that you have to automate this as well. And there we go. We have the emergency beacon. Now, it says not to put these things too close to factories because these guys come in hot. So hopefully this is far enough away. How the hell do we use this? Send a signal. You just press a button.
Great. Now you might want to take a step back. And
okay. Oh, I didn't look up till now. That's so cool. God damn it, man. Okay.
Groundbreaker.
No.
This
no.
corporate command companion bureaucrat bot, C3BB for short, will help us establish a connection with Mission Command.
I didn't expect it to be that much. My whole system is ruined. Hold on, C3PO or whatever the hell your name is. I got things I have to fix. You really screwed me up here, bud. I mean, all things considered, I definitely shouldn't have put it on my base, but that couldn't have went better. I mean, my main machine's fine. My burners are floating in the air. Things could have went way worse than that. But yeah, my whole base is... this thing's gonna be stuck here now. What am I gonna do? Okay, big guy. How the hell do I get you out of this? Dismantle the drop pod. Oh, do I actually have to, like, mine it? So I'm assuming the drop pod goes away. That's a very good thing. Then we don't have to move our base after all. How do I get you out, my dude? It just says dismantle drop pod. Oh, that checks out. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. Thanks for crash landing in my base. So yeah, now we just got to fill in this hole. All right, and voila, it's like nothing ever happened. There's just a giant hole underneath this, but you can't really see it anyways. All right, I guess now we place the jerk that, you know, killed my station. That's not what he looked like. That's not what he looked like at all. Okay, so what is this? I'll just put it over here for now. Hello?
Welcome to the ground, C3BB. We have activated this emergency beacon because we are having trouble communicating with Mission Command.
Yeah, dude.
Critical damage on the Mission Command space station, you say?
Okay.
Spontaneous explosive disassembly. That's extremely troubling.
So we're trapped. So yeah, the goal was to set up a mining operation on this moon. Kind of did that. So now it looks like we're going to be stuck here and we got to help them. I'm assuming it's them at least. Oh, you can pet it? Okay. There you go, big guy. Oh, he loves it. So this is my pet. Research assembler.
We need a machine that is able to craft common items. I'm glad you have the blueprint stored. Let's go ahead and research the assembler.
Okay. All right, it's because I'm so slow in games like this, I can already just craft 40 science packs. So I'll use half of my inventory just to craft a bunch of these. But yeah, that's what we have to do right now. We have to unlock the assembler. So I guess I can start that research. And once we manage the inventory and input some science pieces, it will start researching it. Got it. I mean, obviously the goal is to automate this system, and I do very much want to do that as quickly as possible because it sounds like there's going to be lots of research in this game. But for now, we're going to have to manually do it. All right, just been expanding out my base a little bit. I have the creator, or whatever it was called, crafted. I also got the logistic container. I believe the container is where you can store crafted items to move on to the next zone. But yeah, for right now, the assembler is what we need, I believe. This thing is freaking huge. We'll just put it right here for right now, just to figure out how we can use this. So yeah, I can craft Looks to be pretty much anything with the assembler, which is really, really cool. I thought it'd be basic items, but no, I can actually craft components with this. All right, so to build this Science Pack Tier 1s, I need machinery parts and techium rods. That's obviously what we're getting from this. So we put this in the building. Oh, crap. Okay, well, a good thing we put these where we did, because that's about as good as I can get it. All right, but let's just see if it's as easy as this to get these things going in here. Oh, yeah, we have to toggle this to an output. Okay, so that's cool. I didn't realize there was a switch there. So is that going into the inventory of this? Well, first of all, I guess we got to tell it that we want the Science Packs Tier 1. And in goes my technium rods. Okay, now we need a very long conveyor belt going to probably, I don't know where I should put my conveyor belts. I haven't really figured out where I want my conveyor belt highway to go. All right, didn't mean to make that too wide, but oh well, it actually auto places them around my thing, so that's actually pretty cool. So now we have this nice long runway, and you can just drag the conveyor belts, which is nice. It auto counts them as well, which is fantastic. Okay, and it's not pretty, but we got plates coming in. We also have the other thing coming in, so now... oh, wait, I don't need plates. I need machinery parts. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. All right, that's not a big deal, actually, because these plates are turned into machinery parts, so I essentially just need another assembler to assemble those. Then I can tell them to go from that assembler to this assembler to be made into a more complex piece. So I don't know where I'm going to build this thing, but I'm going to pull it back a bit. All right, sounds like the machine is doing things. That's a good thing. And out comes, yes, the other pieces that I need. Now I can just build... I might just go from this way just to keep it out of the way. Okay, and yes, there is my first automated science points, whatever the hell they are. Okay, and then we just throw this here, and we are automating, baby. They're not going to come fast because they take a while to craft, but they are coming. So now, what do I have to do? Okay, this is an intake, so that's right. Is this working? All right, well, clearly it's not working, so that's a bit of a bummer. At least we have a long time to figure out how to fix it. I'm still collecting them here. At least we're making them. I'm thinking I might actually need that storage basin. I might have to put it into that and then out of that, or maybe I can't just automate research. I was really hoping I could, because that would have been fantastic. Okay, a little bit of an update. I'm very much going down the research tree right now. Still haven't totally figured out why it's not going into the machine, but that's fine. It's holding out just fine, as you can see. I did unlock the next ore, which is right here. Fun part is it's actually underground, so if we want to get to this one, we're going to have to get a little crafty and mine out this place. I have no idea what this is for, but I may as well do this while I'm waiting for this research to go, because I'm assuming we're going to need our third resource sooner or later. And we got to be getting close. Yep, that looks like ignitium to me. Now that I think about it, it's probably a pretty dangerous ore as well. But yeah, we're going to have to build a little bit of a deeper mine if we want to get to this one. All right, and there we go. I think I unearthed the whole vein, so that's good. Let's get back and get back to my system. I don't know, again, what that ore is going to be for, but it should be pretty easy to connect to. I just need to destroy these massive structures, which is remarkably easy. Okay, well, good thing I was prepping this, because as I said, the thing I want to get away from is burning biomass. That is what this is for. So, been kind of just building a pathway over to this because I like to have everything combined. It makes me happy. And yes, now we need the burner generator. So I'll craft that. That probably tells me that we don't need these systems to connected together as long as my base is connected together, because any energy we produce over here should go over there, so I don't have to worry about biomass ever again, hopefully. Okay, and I guess these drones have a much better distance than I thought, so I didn't think about doing this until now, but I could actually just have it up here, and it's getting everything. This is obviously a much smaller node, but I can mine everything. No power here. Uh-oh. Is there a limit to how far power can go? That's concerning. Actually, it's probably because this isn't technically connected. Do we have power now? Yes, that's on. Perfect. All right, and yeah, my drones go down, do their thing, come back up. This is so cool. I love drone mining, man. All right, so now I just need the biomass burner, or whatever the hell it was called, put here. Oh, I already built one. Good thing I didn't build an extra, because I doubt we're going to need more than one for right now. This thing is big. All right, there we go. We now have a much better builder. Missing building foundation. What are you talking? Oh, come on, man. There. Are you happy now? You big machine, you. Yes, perfect. Okay, and there we go. We just got to turn this to an input. And are we fueling? Indeed, we are. Again, it's still only holding 3, though. So is the max I can hold currently 3 or something? Because that's what was happening to my science as well. Just want to see what happens when this burns one. Yes, it automatically goes back to 3. So that must be a limitation with maybe me? I don't know how to expand out that limitation, but that makes me comfortable knowing that this system actually isn't broken. It just can only hold 3 for whatever reason. So what I'll likely do is actually just convert this into a storage up here like it was before. We'll just do that now. Just so I'm always making research. Obviously, research is going to come in handy. All right, so we'll recycle all this, and maybe one day when we can hold more than 3, we'll redo that. But yeah, for now, it can just get stored over into here. Once it's made, of course, and these things are not made very, very quickly, but there it goes, and I'm assuming it's going to be stored just... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, that checks out. There we go. Now they're being stored. All right, let's also check the power output right now. Grid stats. So the 2 burners are making 244. My generator's doing 400 almost. I think it's time to say goodbye to these. I'd rather just get more of those other generators because dealing with wood is not very fun. Okay, and I'm happy to say we are definitely keeping up with the science pack. So I'm just about to research science pack 3, which was the thing that this guy told me to do. So I'm sure he'll be happy about that. And voila. So now we can put in both ordinary science packs and science pack 2s. I'm assuming science pack 2s are going to be much better than tier 1s. And yes, now we have an extra thing here. So that's great. So yeah, now we're at kind of like tier 2. We had to get to science pack 2 to truly unlock this tree to get into some of the other things like steel making. I saw there was glass making in here. There's chemicals. Like there is quite a bit when it comes to the tech tree. And to make science pack 2s, I think it would be possible to automate this, but it would be a lot harder. We got to make conveyors and building blocks. So yeah, that would take machinery parts and xenoferrite parts. And then xenoferrite again and technium. That could be a very fun system to design. All right, guys. Well, I think that's a good time to wrap up this episode here. I mean, we did quite a bit today. We got our little system in place. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's working. And yeah, it's crazy to think that a couple hours ago, there was nothing on this planet. And now I have a very basic, well, I guess tier 1 science factory, at least for right now. But tier 2 is within reach. We just got to add a little bit more to the system. And yeah, if you guys would like to see more, let me know in the comments below. Once again, I want to thank Paradox Interactive for sponsoring this first episode. Once again, this is Foundry. If you want to know anything more about this game or purchase it for yourself, I'll have a link at the top of the video description. Thank you so much for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.